Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I have not done an Ulta haul in quite some time. This is actually just more like a mini haul. It's not like a big thing, but I wanted to share what I got. Before I get too involved here, don't forget to hit thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more videos. Okay, so I had a coupon for their coupon for $10 off of 50, and then I also had $3 in points, so I actually saved $13. That's I kind of like try to do that when I have points and combine and do coupons, so that way I save the maximum amount of as much as I can, with Ulta. Ulta is one of those places that I've actually been trying to avoid it, so I didn't spend money, but I had certain things that I can only get there, or things that some things I have been buying on Amazon and using my Capital One points, and some things that just if I'm gonna get it, I may as well get it if somewhere where I'm using the coupon and the points, and like there's certain things that let's say like the Not Your Mother's hair products. I wish I could buy some of the products individually there, but I can only get the full set. Well, I don't need the full set. I have plenty of shampoo, I have plenty of conditioner, I even have the hairspray, but I needed the way to grow. This is what I use on my hair when my hair is wet. I've towel dried it, and then before I blow dry my hair, I put this on there, and I also put in some the one and only, which I talked about in the last video where I was doing the hair curling. That oil. I put both of those in my hair when it's wet to prepare my hair for like when I blow dry it, or plus the plus the curling iron and flat iron. It's just they work as great protectors, and they really help to save the integrity of my hair. And so yeah, it's a great leave-in, Way to Grow. The whole Way to Grow line is excellent. I use the shampoo, I use the conditioner. I've talked about that whole regime that I do, regime, whatever you want to say, of how I do my hair, how I cocktail a group of products together to get a certain effect, and with the shampoos, and they do the same thing with the conditioners. But then after that, even though I've conditioned my hair in the shower, I rinse it out. Then after I wrap a towel around my hair and do my skincare, and then after when I'm ready to style my hair, that's a lot of the water has been towel blotted. Then I put this in, comb through, get out a lot of the tangles, put in a little bit of the argan oil, and then I proceed to blow dry my hair and style it and do all of those things that I've shown in other videos with the hairsprays and the flat iron and all that. So this Ulta is so far is the only place I've been able to buy it by itself, but they don't always have it in stock in the store. So this is one item that I always can order individually. Same thing like if I need conditioner. Same thing. Sometimes you go, yes, they carry it in the stores, but sometimes you get there and they're out of it. So it's a great way to be able to order online. Is very helpful. Okay, now I have not talked about Dematological before. This is the Daily Microfoliant. Now I've talked about how I use the scrubs, those various scrubs on my face a couple of times a week, or or sometimes when I cleanse, a double cleanse, I'll do one cleanse with the scrubs mixed together. Those two scrubs, the vitamin C scrub and the collagen boosting micro needling scrub from Avon. But then I had a customer come in who I saw her skin, and I really liked the way her skin looked. She had a lot of the similar skin issues that I have, with extremely large pores and lots of like, what I have is, instead of getting a lot of wrinkles, I get moles instead. That's like part of my family's aging process. Now, not everybody does that. Everybody's family ages differently. Some people, but as I've gotten older, like, I have a lot more. So what I can't afford to go to a plastic surgeon and get the whole time. I mean, it can be done, but it's very expensive. Or even the med spas. I'm hoping at some point, when I get enough of a following or enough of a thing built up, with the social media, because sometimes those places will reach out to influencers and say, hey, we'll do a treatment for free because you'll talk about our film, the process, and talk about our office and show what we can do, right? There's a lot of famous people who actually get plastic surgery for free now because they're basically like doing a commercial for that plastic surgeon, okay? So, like, especially like in here and a lot of my areas where I have a lot of enlarged pores, or where I have a lot of uneven texture, I would love to have that done. So anyway, this one customer, her skin was starting to look improved, and from that, and she said she used Dermatologica daily Microfoliant, and basically what it is, it's a very, very, very fine very fine grain. It's not like super thick like a lot of other scrubs. But I will occasionally, sometimes I mix this in with the other two scrubs, kind of like all three. Sometimes I will do this, mix it in with another cleanser, just mix it in with a cleanser. Sometimes I just do this on its own. But this has been sort of like something I incorporated into my skincare routine that I already had. And I only buy, this is the smaller, they have a taller one. This one is more affordable. I think this one's like 19 something, 19.99, maybe 19.98, somewhere in that range, or maybe 20. But then they have a bigger one that's like 40, 45, 50. I mean, that, to me, that's a lot of money to spend on skincare. That's like, gas or groceries, to go towards groceries. But 19, okay, I can swing that, and it lasts a very, very long time. So, so that's, and what I'll do is I kind of use this, either with those other ones, or, by itself, or I mix it in with, a lot of times I'll mix it in with the cleanser, but I don't do it every single day. I do it more like just because of the redness issue. So, because like that's the other problem. If I just had the things that I want to wipe away, that'd be fine, but then I stay red for much longer. If I didn't have the redness, I could do those other things and not be as red. But I kind of have to do things to help counteract the redness, so I can't use these harsh scrubs every single day, although this one can be used daily depending on your skin. So it just, and the same thing with other things like glycolic peels and some of these other things. But I have, lots of, these are part of my, when I did that video that's like, oh, this is my nighttime thing or my daytime thing. I totally forgot to include this because this is kind of more like a once in a while kind of thing, but I have been sort of slowly incorporating it, if that makes any sense. Okay, and that I get from Ulta. I don't know if Sephora carries it or not, but I know that you can't get it in a lot of different places. So it looks like they included some, some men's Polo. There's a classic one. Okay, and then we've got Ralph Lauren Polo 67. Okay, so that's another. That's very fresh. Who's this guy? Aaron Judge, Yankees. Oh, okay. So they using sports baseball guys as models now. Okay, this is the standard Polo Eau de Toilette Seductive and, oh, polo red. Okay, I knew it did look different than the regular polo. Red saffron, red wood, red grapefruit. That's interesting. Okay, I wonder what other, do I get some other samples in here? No. Okay, so I got my receipt. What else did we get here? Ah, okay. I got 2 of my mascara that I have been, Black Noir, L'Oreal Voluminous with the curved brush. And, I just made a video on TikTok, but I was going to put it over here, but I didn't really like how my face looked so close up. And so if you want to, if you're on TikTok, follow me over there. But I'm gonna probably do another one for here, just because I kind of like didn't. I don't know. It was very strange lighting and everything. And some people liked it. It was okay. But I'm gonna start posting more shorts that I make over there, even if they're just random kind of funny ones with like different filters or kind of goofy or funny or whatever, just to kind of get more, more views and more interest and more things. But anyway, I was able to get 2 of these because just to have one I need desperately, because my other one's getting like super, super thick, and they get too thick, and it's just like, you gotta let it go. And then I wanted to have a backup. Okay, and then I decided to try a couple of things. One thing, Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. Okay, it's like a kind of like a bronzer highlight. Ooh, very pretty, very pretty. Let's put this in here. I needed just like a general highlight that was, oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. I needed a general highlight, a fresher one, that was gold, because I love the gold. But some of the palettes that I bought are just pure. When you go like that, it's not solid. Even though you can see there's a shimmer, but you see it's a solid. So many of them are just pure glitter, and those glitters don't last as well, and they can get around if it's around my eye where I usually put this, it kind of makes my eyes water a lot. But I took a chance. I saw this online, Pure Nude Sunlighter. I really like this. It doesn't look as shimmery as it is, but then when they showed the swatch, and I was really, really pleased. So let's see, and and I also like that it's a dome, so you can kind of like take like a bigger brush. This is one of those Valentine's Day rose. You can kind of like put it in different areas, and you get like a really pretty shimmer. A really pretty shimmer. A really pretty shimmer. So, very pleased about that, because I had one that I have hung on to, an old one that's similar to this. I've hung on to it for the longest time because I don't want to let it go. And okay, so one more thing, but now that I can replace it, I can finally toss it, because I had not been able to find one that matched to the same level. Some things might be the same shade, but quality-wise isn't the level. The Essence is very inexpensive, but the quality is of the level, Okay, and then I also got this Essence for lips and cheeks, at what's called What-A-Tint lip tint. Now, I had never been a lip tint person until the pandemic. Now, why? Because for a while there, Avon, we had a series of lip tints that they had glitter in them. This one does not have glitter, but they were big sellers because you could put them and it would transfer onto a mask. It would give you lip color, so that if you got somewhere and you took the mask off, you could, once they dry, then they dry and then they don't go anywhere. There's no transfer. So I would use them as lip liners. I use them, and I still kept them. I mean, it's been 5 years, but I've been hanging on to them because I've been looking for replacements. And I will hang on to a couple of things and just barely a little here, and then I know it's time to let them go, but only because until I could find replacements, because I knew if one company made them, because we discontinued them within a year, and it was so I was so frustrated, and these other customers of mine were so frustrated because it was such a good product, and so so I'm searching now. This one is still drying right now, so the other one dried really quickly, but once they do dry, they don't go anywhere. But the main thing is waiting on the dry down time, and so I can see it's starting to, like it. You can. It's still too wet. It's still too smearing, but still, I can see that even just moving it a little bit, there is a good stain there. So it does have a little longer dry down than I would like, but still, it's good to have this. And this is like, it's almost like a little tincture. And this, what is the shade? What is the shade? Lips and cheeks. Okay, so that's also, you can do that thing where you go on the side and then kind of take a makeup brush and dot it out, and then blend it. And, that's kind of blending. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay, so it was almost there, but yeah, look at how that is, okay? And now it won't go anywhere, okay? No transfer. So, that's what I like, because I like to put that down almost sometimes like as a lip liner or as a base for my lip products, and then put like other gloss, lip gloss, and other things on top. So this is a good product. Now, so that was it. That was I got the leave-in conditioner, the Dermatologica Microfoliant, the 2 mascaras, the highlighter, the really pretty highlighter, and the lip stain. So I'm, got a little bit of everything, and happy. And everything came in just this pouch, so I'm glad that it wasn't it didn't have to be another big. I've been getting so many big boxes lately that I'm like, oh, another box to break down and have to hang on to, or some boxes I'm hanging on to. I'm going to start. I have so much that I've had to deal with in the last few weeks. I wanted post Christmas to be boom right into 2025 and start cranking out my goals and new things and work new projects. And there's been some delays. There's been some family stuff. There's been some other things. There's been some things that have, I have started some new projects, which I am excited about. I'm going to be making a separate Instagram for my photography work. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to really start promoting my work as a photographer, whether it's for glam shots, whether it's for headshots, or real estate photography, and some of my other just general photography work, creative photography, as well as photo editing and preserving photos, because there are a lot of people who don't have scanners, or don't know how to use a scanner, or don't have a concept. But I can show. I know a lot. I have figured out a lot of shortcuts for restoring photos and doing photo editing, and at least getting photos. Like, if I can take some of those old slides that I have from my senior, what was my, after my senior year of high school, going to beauty school, I had some professional photos taken, and all I had were these faded slides, and I have completely restored them, and people are like, I can't believe the way you made these look. And so I'm like, yeah, well, I can do this for you too, so I've been working on that, and basically it's great, because if someone, I can, fix up someone's full photos and then, digitize them. And so I kind of want to work on that aspect as something, as a side gig, as a kind of like another entrepreneurial side to me. And then I have the Patreon that I'm finally hearing back and working with the representative from their website and finally getting that worked out. And then I have things that I'm going to be posting on my eBay and my, I'm actually trying, because eBay has a really high fee. And so I've been going to work on Etsy, Poshmark, trying to see which ones I can, make the most profit from or what their fees are. As well as some of them you can go live and promote some things. So anyway, because I have a lot of things, vintage pieces and a lot of different things that I'm trying to work on to generate some income that way too. So I'm excited, but I've had this other stuff dragging me down, and it's slowly getting worked out, and some time consuming things, and always preparing for tax time is always a huge thing. And it's been, the 2024 was challenging, very challenging on with our situation, and 2025 is equally challenging, but on other levels. So just have to meet those challenges head on and do it with class, as much class as you can, and grace, and give myself some grace and be like, well, I thought I would have done this by now. And people are waiting, and I know, and I want to have things happen a certain way, and I even have videos that I've shot and photo shoots that I've done that I want to be exclusively for there, just have not been able to get things up and running because there was a tech issue. And but things are slowly getting done. And then I also did some headshots of my husband, professional headshots, and I had editing to do for there, and promoting. And then this week I'm going to help him do a new demo reel for his. He's an actor part-time. He has a full-time job, but he's an actor part-time. So he's going to a special event on Thursday that I'm helping him with the demo reel. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So, but it's cool to kind of get out of my comfort zone and do some new things. So I'm excited, and I'll be sharing things with you all soon. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little Ulta mini haul, and I have some more try-ons to show. I have another video that's beauty related of things that kind of didn't work out as far as reviews goes. So I'm going to be making that too. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and see you next time. Thanks. Take care. Bye.